I want to talk about consistency in practicing. I had a parent just asking me the other day, why is my child not progressing in Suzuki violin as much as I think she might be? Well, the answer, and I had to give it to her, is consistency in practicing. Sometimes we think that because we practice 2 or 3 times a week, that's gonna solve the problem, and we do exactly what the teacher tells you, exactly what the assignments are. But the reality is that if you don't practice every day at least a little bit, then it's the progress is going to be very slim. And I think practicing every single day is a very important thing when your child is learning Suzuki violin. Here's some tips that you can implement for your busy life, and if you have too much to do, sometimes it's very difficult to commit to a 30, 45 minutes or an hour of practicing every day. Well, my first tip is make practicing happen. No matter what, maybe you just play one song, review song, maybe your child is supposed to do an exercise or two. Make practicing happen. Put it on the schedule, and even if you give it only as little as 5 or 10 minutes, just make it happen. Sometimes some parents get in rut of not practicing, or trying to put a lot of practicing in one day. That does not work, and sometimes that's why your kids may dread the practicing, because oh, this is the 2-hour practicing session. Well, no, that doesn't have to be like that, and then the attitudes come and all that stuff. So please just make practicing happen. Even if you can put it on the schedule and you say, we're gonna practice, if you miss the practice time you had scheduled, find time for 5 or 10 minutes. Once you start on that and you do it every day, then your child is gonna start to enjoy it and feel that there's some progress in his or her playing. So it's very important, just make practicing happen. That's number one. Number two, do not put a watch or clock, or don't put a timing into your practicing. As I said before, sometimes that's why kids get a little bad attitude there. So just make practicing happen, and say, well, we're gonna do the review and do these practicing spots, and practice this song that we're working on. Do not over practice what is very stressful for your child to practice. So secondly, do not be under stress of the clock on, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. No. Just, make that a goal-oriented practicing session. That will be the best. And as I mentioned before, number 3, do not try to do too many things at the same time. Do not try to say, well, you have to practice this every single day now, or whatever. So make practicing happen. Do whatever you can. Do not stress over things. Be goal oriented. Okay, no clock. And thirdly, spend more time on the things that are in better shape than the things that are just you're just working on with your child. Sometimes what happens, violin is very delicate, and if your child plays another instrument similar, a string instrument or another instrument, there are technical things that are very important too, that sometimes if you devote too much brain into that, then everything else falls apart. If there's one issue that is stressing to you or to your child, then all the other stuff falls apart. So don't spend too much time on things that are too stressful or too stressing. So make review happen, and things that are easy to do, especially when you have a bad attitude in the room or in the family. It's very difficult to do if you feed on that. So say, we're gonna practice, we're gonna be goal oriented, and we are going to practice for joy. Pretty much the things that are easy, spend a lot of time on them, or more time than the stressing things, and then your child will be more motivated and will make more progress. Those are the things I have for you this time. I hope you got something out of this. Contact me if you have any questions, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.